Rule number 1, don't slow me down. Rule number 2, I'm in charge. Hey, what's rule number 1?
Party?
No, not party.
So, guys, first of all, I will start with Shia and Zack. You guys are road dogs / BFFs, so how did you bond on set?
Well, I mean, whoa, that's a loaded question. How do we bond on set? I mean, we all clicked together, all three of us, but I guess us, on the side note, like, they would have, like, manicure days, you know, where they would go off and I'd be by myself.
You were invited.
Yeah, but I never showed up for them. I wasn't really invited to those days. And I knew how much they meant to Zach, and he was trying to have me not be there.
They mean so much to him.
So y'all went to Mani Petty days?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and her, I always go there.
Look how he brightens up. You see what I'm saying? So he was sort of like, hey, stay home. But, like, we would have, I guess, like, side note, we would have, like, we'd watch a lot of wrestling in the hotel room. So,
Ate a lot of cake.
A lot of that, a lot of cake.
We did a lot of meals together.
Yeah. Pretty much every meal that was not on set, we were together, all three of us. So, yeah. And then on set, of course, you know, it never ends on set.
Yeah. Speaking of wrestlers, because I guess you guys watch wrestling, do you guys have favorite wrestlers? Like, do you have a favorite wrestler or somebody that you really like? I'm a big Rock fan, obviously.
He loves Roman, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roman's his favorite. I guess because of that, I got into him, too. And his story is quite wild, you know, surviving cancer and kid and all that. So probably Roman.
You got one?
What is it called when the women fight?
Divas.
Oh, yeah, the divas.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Divas are good.
Yeah.
The last diva I knew, this is like showing my age, was like China. Like that's
what I remember too.
So it's not as fun. So the quote from the movie, if I'm gonna die, everyone's gonna die. The question is whether or not you're gonna have a good story to tell about when you're gone. So what's the story that the three of you would maybe want folks to tell about you?
Whoa, loaded.
Of us together?
Individually, like what's
Oh.
your story like when on the epitaph of Dakota, Shia, and Zack? What do you want them to be talking about?
What do we get, like one sentence?
Maybe like one sentence or a good story. Be like, you know, she always liked to laugh.
I don't know the answer to that yet.
You don't know the answer to it yet.
No.
That's fair. I wouldn't know it either, probably.
I can't answer that question.
Zach, you can.
I'll regret my answer immediately.
Okay.
For me, just like doing stuff together and just having fun and having a really great time together.
Excellent.
Strong.
Awesome. That's a great epitaph,
Great
by
one.
the way.
Yep. He helps some people.
All right. I like that. So, Zack, you got to do some wrestling. Can you talk about working with the real life wrestlers? What was that like?
Good, and I would say it'd be Sick Snake Roberts, and just so you know, it was kind of very hard, and he had been hit me very hard, and just to throw up me from on the mat and going and everything, but I still love it, but
You had a lot of fun with it?
yeah.
Awesome. Shooting on the raft. I know whenever it's like water's like the third thing after kids and animals, that's like the worst to work with. So talk about shooting on the raft.
We quite loved it, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's still my safe place. We were just talking about that. Like, the crew would get off in the distance, and it felt like we would get completely immersed in it, in the family of it, when we were on the raft. I know Zach loves the water, prefers the water, like, does better in the water, cools off in the water. It was hot out there. Yeah, and it just felt like we could immerse in our own little world, which was nice. It's like going on another planet or something.
What did you think about the raft?
So Dan, what he said.
What he said? That's a good answer. This all starts on a birthday wish. So what did you wish for on your last birthday, and did it come true? Or what are you going to wish for on your next birthday?
It's about my my grandfather. So that is my wish.
To see him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
I still love him, but he's gone.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good wish. I like that
Yeah.
one. What about you, Dakota?
I would wish for everyone in the world to experience Zack,
Aw.
because it'll change your heart.
That's a sweet one. What about you, Shia? I don't know if you could top that. What's the sweetest thing?
And I would say, like, I'm not one for the cheese, you know what I'm saying? And what she's saying is so real. That's the thing, is like, if you would say that about anybody else, you'd be like, oh, that's very cheesy, you know? Like, that's not real. But if you do experience Zack, then you understand, like, the truth behind what you just said is very real. It'd be like blessing somebody. Yeah, I feel like the man blessed me. Birthday wish. Yeah, I got what I wished for. Yep.
What was it?
Yeah. I can't even get there. Yeah, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't even
Come on.
get there.
Well, what would you want to wish for in the future then, baby? What's your next birthday wish? If you can't tell me the one that came true.
That is so annoying.
Yeah, what would I wish for in the future? Well, I wish for a bunch of friends. You know, that's what I actually wished for. I was on a lonely spot, so I wanted getting like a bunch of cool friends. You know, even last night, all my friends came to this little rap party we had, or this little after party we had, and I had never been to an after party that was like so stocked with friends, like genuine friends, and even Jimmy and the people you're talking about. Like, yeah, my life's just gotten quite friendly. Really, after leaving this group, my life got very friendly. For a lot of reasons, I think he like opened a door, like
You became more friendly.
Maybe, definitely. I do think that's true. Yeah, so maybe more of the same. Just keep that going.
If I was wishing for you, it'd be definitely that more people got to see Honey Boy as well, because
thank you.
I love that movie as well.
Thank you very much.
From Sundance.
Thank you.
So the shotgun scene, we're gonna have to talk about this. Specifically the flying backwards one. So let's talk about breakdown.
He did all his own stunts. I mean, we had a stunt guy there for him, but that dude was a really sad case because he never got to see the set. He was just sitting there in the wig looking real dour all the time. You remember him?
Yeah.
Just sitting there like, man, fuck. But yeah, Zack wanted to do all his own stunts. He was quite like emphatic about it. Quite emphatic. So that's Zack. Yeah. They pulled him on a pressure cable.
All right, final question. Number one rule is party. So what was it like shooting the famous Peanut Butter Falcon naming scene?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoa. Yeah, campfire. Oh my god.
Actually, we did it together.
Yeah, I know.
Did you?
Hey. Yeah, that was a party full free, huh?
If you could give it like a one-word description of that day, give me the one-word description of that day.
One-word description of the campfire day.
About we have been drinking the, the whiskey and just dance and just do all the rap and
fun. It was really fun.
Fun.
Yeah.